Good morning, Mod West Ranch. What a morning it is. 5 acres of an adult playground situated just 25 minutes outside of Joshua Tree National Park. When I say adult playground, I mean it. Outdoor grill, bar, look at the art installation around you, a drive-in movie theater, a container pool, a music studio, arcade games, stargazing deck, just to name a few. I'm so excited to explore this property with you. And let me tell you, if we don't get started now, that sun will come hunting for us. So, shall we? Well, good morning. We are about to start the tour of arguably one of the most experiential short-term rentals on the globe, Mod West Ranch. This is Joshua Tree National Park to its finest. We're outside of the park, but you get the same experience as if you were in it. Joshua trees, massive boulders that have been here for thousands of years. Meteors that came here crashing, breaking them into pieces, staying in the same exact position for decades and decades. Now, that alone is something to just engulf yourself in and truly appreciate. Like, you could sit in this chair and take a nice overlook of the view, scenery around you. But I think it's time we get started because there are so many little exhibits, so many little moments around this property. I don't think I'm gonna be able to touch them all. Without further ado, let's begin. Now, we've seen properties with movie theaters. We've seen properties with outdoor cinemas. When was the last time you saw an authentic 50s drive-in movie theater? Look at this, completely vintage vehicles here, a Thunderbird. It's already got the speakers inside the car, and you've got yourself truly magic cinema here in the middle of the desert. The detail and work it goes into finding and crafting a moment like this through the different signs that you see here. I mean, take a look behind you. Like, how cool is that? Custom-made sign, Mod West Ranch Drive-In, probably glows in the dark at night. I mean, it is truly spectacular to be able to have this experience. And I love also the fact that, you know, you're having a more intimate setting. The sound is coming inside the cars. You're not disturbing the peace and the noise around you, especially at night here. Let's follow through here. Now, as we make our way over here, we have a collection of different dwellings, each with their own significance. Mod West Ranch Jail. Now, if you're not following the house rules, this is where you're gonna get put for the weekend. You're gonna watch all your friends have fun. You're gonna be behind bars, all right? And there's gonna be a warrant out for your arrest.
I want my mom.
Let's take a look inside the sheriff's office. Wow. So, look at this. Come through here. You got your yarn, you got your scissors, you got your beads, paintbrushes. This is the arts and crafts room. Make your own bracelets, make your own necklaces. It's pretty cool.
Let's make art. Art is great.
You'll notice that everything is branded. Leather stamp instructions. Look at that, I'm learning right now. Typeset letter holder using a stopper on both ends. A little leather stamp station. All right, let's keep going. Lot to see. Could always be busy here doing something. That's why I think you gotta stay at least like 2-3 days minimum. Minimum 3 days here is what I think. But if you wanna spend a weekend, bring some friends, it's also an amazing place for that. All right, what room are we in, Alex?
It's the Mod West Mercantile.
The Mercantile. Well, tell me, young boy, what brings you here? Let me show you what you can find in the Mercantile room. Hello there, weary traveler. Welcome to the Mercantile station. Telescope galore, cool lanterns. This is no joke. This isn't like your little vintage, you know, put a telescope in the corner. This is the real freaking deal. And they allow you to take one out and stargaze at night. Look at this, from something little to full standing state-of-the-art telescopes for you to stargaze, because when you're back here, there's very little light pollution, which is probably one of the more remarkable things back here, is you're truly away from any light unless the full moon is out. Let's continue. What do we have here? The feed and seed station. Look at this door. How cool is that? Like, where did you find this door? All of these things are picked up over time and brought here, which truly adds this element of truly like vintage pieces. Like, that's amazing. Let's see. Oh boy. Merch, anyone? The owner thought of it all. What is this? This is like an iron patch, you know? You stick it on a little shirt or a backpack. Cowboy hats. I feel like I gotta put a cowboy hat on at some point. I got my merch. Let's go. Let's get out of here. This is unbelievable. You literally get to take some merch. Like, this feels like an Amazon store back to the 1800 cowboy days. Look at this. I got my little Swiss Army gadget here. Let's continue.
Now who dares bother the warden while I'm enjoying a nice brewski
At Saloon. Take a look. Look at all the detail that you see. Wanted posters. There's some vintage wanted posters in there, like the real deal. Arrowheads collected throughout time. Pleasant Valley, Nevada. That is, and I feel like these are real, man. And as we're talking about a collection, let's go out, enjoy some of these yard games that you can experience here at Mod West Ranch. So take a look. This is one of 3 mini golf stations here at the property. Got one there, a tetherball court. Behind me is a vintage Airstream that you can most likely hang out in. Potentially guests can stay in there, chill in the hammock. Now, I don't need to go through this again because we had ourselves the time of our lives just broing out yesterday. I mean, you get it, right? Like, what kind of a place lets you do this? Let's carry on. This is so cool, though. Come on. A full-size bocce ball court here. Alex, you'll get one and I'll get one. You want to get it to as close as the other end as possible without hitting the other end. See, too strong. Should you give it a go? Wow. Yeah, that's a great toss. Let's just carry on then. I want to go take a look at the house itself. You gotta appreciate the desert landscape that they've created here, as you can just sit in a hammock, read a book, taking a look at another vintage motorcycle here as you wrap around this entire outdoor patio area. Very special. Sit under the covers, enjoy the shade at this outdoor fire pit. Really neat gas stove, vintage right there again. Welcome in. This is the true definition of a ranch house. I mean, this is like cladded in wood. The decor, everything was picked with purpose. From the hanging bull skulls to the lampshades to the vintage pieces of instruments hanging on the wall too. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. A postcard station. Pick one of these out, send it to a loved one, let them know where you're at. You're at one of the most unique properties in the world. Maximalist cowboy is what I'm calling this. It is furnished to the T. You have your own coffee station, like Japanese knives. Even the knives are like, you know, that's $1,000 knife collection right there. There's so many little moments like this throughout the house, reminding you to disconnect, you know? Sunrise coffee at the hot tub, and disconnect, reconnect. Another little cool area here, laundry room. You're stored with any spices you want. Is that a Jim Beam on tap?
Jim Beam on tap.
Wow. Some properties you walk into, it's like, we need to go buy the milk. They don't have anything to cook with. They have everything. I mean, you are walking into a full setup. Any appliance you want, they have. And it's, you know, to the nicest degree as well. Let's carry through here. I love this space. Sitting down, overlooking the boulders with this view. As you can see, there's no television in here. The whole motto and meaning of being here is being able to disconnect from your devices, turning the years back to where you're a kid again. And you truly just put it all away so that you can be fully engulfed in this unique time. which is rare in today's generation. Our one bath. Look at this, dual vanities on a beautiful slab of what looks like some honed quartzite. Open concept shower on top of these Santa Fe style tiles. And you even got your own little wash station if you wanted to wash the dog, if you wanted to wash yourself, cool off. This is nice and private back here. Very zen. Industrial towel hangers here. I think that's what you get. That's kind of what they were going with, you know, a bit industrial, a bit Western, a lot Western, and quite a bit retro. This is the bedroom I slept in. Get a lot of natural light through here. Each bedroom has its own mini split system, so you will stay cool no matter what. Every bedroom comes with 2 robes branded with Mod West logo. And there's just so many little details here. Like, you know, you get these neat little, let me show you these neat little, the perfume.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, I'll stop that. Yeah. You know, like that's what's smelling this room so beautifully. These are like some essential oils right under there. And oh, damn, that's genius. Well, shit fire.
Oh, well, shit fire.
Again, look at this like beautiful cow felted nightstand matching your cow felted lamps. Wireless chargers also branded with Mod West on every nightstand table here. I mean, it's just amenity galore. Every detail has been thought out. So you just come here, you arrive, you relax. You don't need to bring anything. They got it. Let's continue. Second bedroom is just behind that sliding barn door. And I think we've seen just about everything on the inside of this home. The adventure continues outside. That is where you'll be sleeping. This is where the action continues. So follow me here. It wouldn't be Joshua Tree, the desert, without a fire pit surrounded by boulders. When you go into the national park, this is exactly what you can experience, what you can expect, and kind of where all the campsites are laid out is very much a situation like this, except this is just to perfection. Look at this rock on top of another rock, the way it just sits there. Gas fire pit here, and when you light a fire here, what's so cool at night, it basically shadows up against the rock and you really get that campfire experience. Carrying on, lots to see, lots to show. To our next exhibit, the game room, situated in a vintage Airsteam. Let's take a look. Oh, very, very cool. So this is where your board games are, right? Look at that. Is this like a vintage, what's that thing where you, pinball. Wow. Table pinball, coffee table pinball. Super cool. That looks like a little karaoke setup here. Yep, look at that. I know my karaoke setups. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Okay, you got checkers, or is this chess? Chess, and just a really neat hideaway spot for the kids to come hang, or adults. Just a really crafty, neat space to have where you can have this experience. This is one that we cannot fail to mention. It is a music studio that I haven't been in yet. So let's walk up these stairs, look at the Boulder amphitheater, and take a peek. Now you have 5 acres, so you got to use this space wisely, and they chose wisely. Let me tell you. Up here, secluded away from the main house. Wow. Eclectic as can be. A little old radio mic. Love it. Very cool chandelier, crystal lamp. And let's go into the bedroom, because what's really nice is this is an additional space for a couple or a single person to stay. Take a peek. Look at this. Your very own little dwelling. Now, this is a sink, but I wonder if there's like a proper bathroom here, because maybe you have to walk to the main house. I don't know. Let's go explore more. Take a peer out, a wraparound covered balcony here. Oh, that is a restroom sign. Let's go see. Oh, come on. Come on.
Come everyone, join in. Join in.
Look at this. This is a full outdoor bathroom exhibit. You got everything you need. Toilet, wash station. Yep. Water's there, ready to go. Outrageous. Like, where did they get this? Where did they get that piece? This property continues to surprise me, one thing after the next. And as we wrap this tour up, there is one moment, one station left, and that is where we're going to go swimming. And alas, we have made it to the end of this unbelievable property tour. And I will say, this is probably an area that you're going to be spending a lot of your time. A fan favorite, a personal favorite of mine is the pool amenities here. A container pool to my left, jacuzzi to my right, this epic wood deck built around the entire pool as the epicenter so that you can chill with your mimosa, your margarita under the umbrellas. A container pool here, which become very popular here in the desert, with that peekaboo window here so you can see the person on the other side of the glass. I mean, this is special. The owners thought of it all. I mean, you can really picture this moment here, swimming in a pool, cocktail in hand, lounging under the umbrellas, overlooking this absolute majestic property with boulders looking upon you. Now, I gotta stop talking about it because I'm as hot as a clam on a summer day in Palm Springs, and I gotta get into this pool. Before I do, I have a little magic trick for you. And before that magic trick, I'm just gonna ask you, if you loved this, just subscribe. There's gonna be a button somewhere around here. Subscribe, like this video, do me a big favor. And 3, 2, 1, cannonball. Oh yeah. Well, this has been absolutely one of the most remarkable home tours I've ever walked through, and I'm sure that this is probably one of the most unique homes on this planet. So with that, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I love the support. Now go support Mod West Ranch on Instagram, as well as Cohost Company, who manages this special property, and contact them so you can stay here as well. Until then, so long.